But that goes back to my family. Because when you have these young ladies, like I said, I tell people, I say the same things off camera as I say on camera, really, just less profanity. But my job, and a lot of our job, is really trying to influence the children of the underclass. And you have to do that subtly because, like somebody told me years ago, Mark, you're trying to impose your middle class values on the children of the underclass. I said, you damn real I am.
See, that's what Wright was trying to tell him. He's not going to dumb down his message. And that's what black folks got to stop doing. Dumb it down. You can speak two languages and you can speak to another brother in the same man. Like, hey, pick yourself up. Stop letting them tell you who you are. Define who you are. Black folks have to define who they are. We can't be African American, black, Negroes, nigger, whatever other names we want to do. Now it's what's up, fool? Nigga. All this kind of stuff.
My nigga.
You hear him now? Somebody say, what's up, fool? Like, who are he talking to?
I know.
So every day it's the same thing. We let them define who we are. Pan-Africanism define who Garvey was when he's put the UNIA down on 39th and Wabash. It defined, this is my office, this is who I am. And what they did for him, because black folks, we rallied with them, but they have a system. They made them a tax beat.
And they vilified him. Right. That's the first thing that they vilified.
And everybody got scared.
Right. Like they did right, they vilified right.
Well, right. They ain't vilified him. He vilified himself because sometimes you can sit back and you use your patience and you come out later. Right. See, right has to understand it's not about you. A lot of people don't understand that.
Right.
This situation is bigger than your Reverend Wright.
I know.
Right. Barack is bigger than Barack.
Right.
You understand? It's bigger than both of them. If you want to be a politician, let him be a politician. If you want to be a pastor, a retired pastor, be a retired pastor. Right. But a time will come. Timing is everything. Every movement was done on timing. They didn't make the time. The time was created for them. You don't make a movement. The movement makes you.
But the challenge we have is that it's about thinking, okay? Randy's a great thinker, you are, and sometimes I am too. And great thinkers, and we try to make people just think. Like I tell folks not to agree with me. I'm not trying to say you're wrong and I'm right. I'm just trying to expand the conversation. Trying to get folks to percolate their brains, man.
We got to learn to agree to disagree.
Right.
You know, white folks agree to disagree. That's why they got a thing called a Republican and a Democrat. But when it all comes down to it, they got one thing in common.
That's right.
Green.
That's right.
You know, they going to cross the aisles. They're going to get their porks. They're going to get everything that they need to make sure that white folks are taken care of. Right. And that's what they're showing you now. When Barack felt like he was getting close, the race card came out heavy. Right now, his character is being challenged by something that Jeremiah Wright said. Not his infidelity like McCain, but his character is being challenged by something a preacher said. Again, let me reiterate myself, not by his character of infidelity, that the other man who had 2 wives
McCain.
His character is not being challenged. He's a war hero. Hannity and Combs challenged this man because he had a pastor who made a statement about America.
Right. Craziness. Now, real quick before I go, do you think Barack's, I know we're taping this in the 2nd of May. The 2nd of May we're taping this. You think Barack's going to win this nomination? If
everything goes the way it's supposed to go, he should.
Okay. What about the presidency? Will he become president?
I've been saying like this. Bernie Epps, we never had I'm going back to Washington. I've been time.
Go ahead, Bernard Epps.
Bernard Epps. Remember?
Epps. Sorry.
We never had a Republican mayor in the city of Chicago.
That's right.
He lost by 2,000 votes to Harold Washington. In the county.
A Jewish guy.
Exactly. Who was using watermelon cartoons and everything.
Never heard of the man.
Never heard
Came out of the woodwork.
And Tony Pareca.
Yes.
Almost beat Strojan.
He gonna win next time.
Exactly. Unheard of.
Unheard of. Political
white folks can tell you one thing, but as soon as that curtain is closed, trust me.
And that's the whole thing about Barack. See, they will vote for Barack if they see him as an individual, race-neutral, homogenized Negro.
No, they won't. They told 25% of the people said they would not vote for Barack. They will vote for McCain. Okay. I mean, you look at the Gallup polls, the longitudinal studies that they do. It says that white folks gonna be white folks.
So I'm saying let's say it again, the majority of white folks gonna be white folks.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Once the curtain is closed, ain't nobody back there to tell you right now. They act like they are.
So this, as a people, this integration and assimilation, we've gone as far as we can with this. That's my assertion. Do you agree? We're not going to integrate and assimilate no more than what we had.
We can't integrate in a society that doesn't want you to be integrated in. Y'all keep on acting like we can integrate it.
But tell them that. Tell the Negroes that. Tell the Negroes that.
I look like Uncle Fester. He put a light bulb in my mouth, I'm a shot. Understand this. I know I can't assimilate. It ain't happening. I don't care what name you give me, I'm not going to get any lighter.